This is a recording of a short story written by Rebecca Hillhouse, September 4th, 2017. The Old Lady on the Hill. There was once an old lady, let's say 150 years young. She had been happy, she had been sad. Most days were good, most days bad. She had done great things in her life, and some not so great things, but she kept on going day and night and day. She lived by herself, but lived with an old man. How's this, you ask? He was there, but not there, a man, but a shadow, but yet a man. He walked, he talked, and was a pain in the old lady's back. The old lady had cats, she had dogs, and she had birds. Now one day she looked around at her old house. Oh my, this old house is falling down around this old lady's head. The poor old lady, what was she to do? She went to her cave at her creek and asked the old spirit of the long ago old man who had been a shoemaker. She crawled to the back of the old cave upon her hands and knees. Shoemaker, shoemaker, what am I to do? Do I run? Do I walk? Do I move? Up, old lady, off your hands and knees. No running, no walking, and no moving for you. Hear me, go home upon your hill, and wait till the full moon is near. A dream you will have. So the old lady went up the hill and worked on her old farm till the full moon be near. Day in, day out, she worked till she was so tired she felt like she could go no more. But cook she must, so in the old house she would go to cook. She would make breads and soups and all the sweets so nice, but when her back was turned, the old man would steal it all away. Poor old lady would have tea again this night. She was tired, but no sleep could she get, for the cats played tag upon her bed, and dogs barked a merry tune, the birds did sing along. Finally, the full moon showed her face, but the old lady was much too tired to dream. Nights went by, then a dream she had on the last night. A house she would build, not of stone nor wood, but of bottles of sands. Just room for birds and herself, no old man. The roof would be moss and the flowers all around. But she must make the fairies a house first. So next morning she went to work making a little house of stones with windows and doors and a rug in the front of the hearth. Next she would work on her house. She worked and worked and worked till just one wall she had left to make. She looked around for bottles, but none could be seen, and the fairies were much too busy in their house to help her look for more. What was she to do? All she could find was sticks, so she used them for the last wall. She was not happy about it, but it would do. She made the fairies a garden with all kinds of flowers and berries, and a pool for them to swim. The day came to move. Cats ran free, dogs were in a run, and the birds could fly about the house and have all kinds of fun. She was so happy to be free and on her own. She could cook and eat, no old man to steal her meat. All was good till one day the old man came to see the old lady. He had a cold, and like most men, he was a baby about it. He knew the old lady had made elderberry syrup for colds, so he asked for some. She went to her kitchen to get the syrup, but before she could reach up to get it, she heard the old man sneeze, and what a sneeze it was. It started like a small wind. Then before she knew it, the old lady had bottles and sticks around her feet. Poor old lady, with no home, she went down the hill and sat by the creek and cried.